Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about applying styles or text styles for all our text in Microsoft Word. So now see that we have different titles and subtitles. Chapter 1, introduction, and also this is a normal text and other titles. Now I want to have different style for each one of these titles. This can be applied by using what we call as headings or styles. So from the home menu, you will see on this area the styles. By default, you will see different type of styles. You can go down, up. Also, you can from this menu you can see all the styles that you have. For example, normal style, heading 1, 2, titles, subtitles, and so on. So let's say, for example, for this normal text here, it is by default all of the text will be as a normal style. See, it's by default selected for each what we type in Microsoft Word. But here, let's say, for example, chapter number 1, I want to have it as heading number 1. So just first I need to highlight it this way. Just go to the left side. Once you see the mouse this way, then one click and it will be highlighted. Then go to the styles and select from the menu heading number 1. Let's say, for example, introduction, I want to have it as heading number 2, level 2. Again, highlight it, then go to the styles and then select heading 2. Once you select heading 2, you'll see heading 3 by default coming on the styles. So let's say, for example, recommendation, I wanted to have it as level number 3. So just click this one. Discussion, for example, heading number 2. Reference, I wanted to have it as number 2 again. And appendix, see, now I can see heading number 4 because I selected heading number 3. So by default, I can see number 4. So select it for this one. So now I have selected different styles for each title. Now, let's say, for example, this style, heading number 1 is, I don't like the font size. So I can go to the menu again, see heading number 1. Then in this area, just right click on the mouse and then go to modify. So I will modify heading number 1. See now, I can see the name heading number 1, and here I can even modify the font style. For example, I can make it Times New Roman, the size, and also I can make it bold, italic, italicized, underline, and even I can change the color. So now let's say I want to make it as dark green, and then go to OK. See, it is automatically changed. Now I have different titles as heading number 2. So again, I want to change the style of heading number 2 without highlighting anything. Just I will go to from this menu heading number 2. Again, right click, go to modify. Again, if I want to change the style, the size, make it bold, and here the color, so I can make it, for example, red. Then OK. See, 3 headings already changed to red because these are heading number 2. Again, for the heading number 3, right click, modify, and then also you can modify those things, style, size, bold, italic, underline, and also the color. So let's say I will make it blue, and then OK. Now it becomes in this style. And also for the number 4, again, modify. And because the size is small, so I can make it bigger, 14 Times New Roman. Here For example, let's say I want to have it underlined, and also the color, so I can make it, for example, brown, and then OK. See, it has already changed it as underline. So once I have added, for example, let's say I will add another title. I will call it, for example, tables. As I said, when I type anything, by default, it will be as a normal heading. Now, I want it to have it as heading number 4. It will be the same style. So just highlight it, go to heading 4. It will be the same style. So this is the way how we can add styles for each heading. Now let's say I want to add a new style, not available in this list. So I can, from here, see here you can see this window, small arrow. You can click there, and then you can see also all the styles. And then from here also you can go to this option where you can add or create a new style. Also from the same menu here, you can see all the styles, and also here you can go to this create a style, and now you can give it a name. So from here is better because you can just go directly to the full options. So firstly, I will type the name of this style. For example, let's say test style. Then I can select what type of styles that formatting for this style. So for example, Times New Roman. For example, I want to have it as 20 is the page size, only bold without italize, and the color I want it to have it in, let's say for example, yellow. And then OK. So now, because I was highlighting this, it will be applied, and also you can see it here. Test style in the yellow color available in my list. So this is the new style that I have added. Also I can remove it. I can rename it again. Let's say for example this style. So from here I can see it here, right click and then go to rename. And you can, for example, just make it as a test without style test. Now it is renamed. Also I can remove it. Just right click and also go to remove from style gallery. So this is how you can modify. So now, for example, this one, I can select different heading for it. For example, heading number 4. So this is how we can add, modify, create new styles in Microsoft Word. Thank you very much.